it's Nova Destruct Zero here. My second Cosmic Crucible battle this week, and I draw Thu. In my first attack, I attack Blood Transfusion, Hive Mind, and Scroll. And I go in with APOC, Weaver, Nova, Emma, and Cable. However, I think Cable was the link. It worked for someone else. Can't remember who I saw with that counter, but I should have trusted the counter that I did in my last battle in room 6, and that was with Kestrel. So I ended up backing out of this one because, as you saw there, the team got wiped pretty quickly. Yeah, they were able to get rid of Cable in the first attack, and that just had Hive Mind already started up with their speed bar mechanical carnage. So I brought in Kestrel this time, who's not gonna die. And I ended up going first, was able to land the ability block on Sus and stun on Void Knight. APOC goes with his ultimate and deletes Sus. So the rest of the counter is, plays out pretty much like you think it would. Just got to get rid of Red Goblin because of the revives. And Windpull is the last remaining holdout effort. All right, so in the room blood transfusion, room 4, not sorry, room 4, I was up against APOC and his horsemen, a defense I actually recommended, but didn't want to take any chances. Went in there with Hive Mind Scroll, and of course we moved a little bit faster. Was able to get Void Knight to take the ult, and from there, it, was able to drop um, Archangel down, and we're just going to have the speed bar advantage. So when we get the horsemen out of the way, all the support characters, Sus, APOC throws his his ult and deletes Gwenpool. And then we return the favor, Sus's ult, and just taking our turns 4v1 against APOC. So it was a pretty clean counter, even though we lost Gwenpool. Right. Next room here, I tried to utilize New Warriors Lizard versus SD and Emma, and it did not go well for me. Emma made the difference, and Lizard wasn't really that much of an impact. So Emma got dropped, but as you can see, without the fifth member um, of New Warriors, which I should have went in with the full team the first time. I know people crap on Dagger sometimes, but when she gets powered up with Cloak, that ult is pretty strong. And I really think that that was probably what was missing. As you can see here, the New Warriors full combo, which is about 2.7 to 2.6 mil on this team. Um, I also opened up with a special this time with Gwenpool, targeting and focusing down Robbie. Black Black Cat has that immunity over there, so just wanted to get as many hits on him. But as you probably guess, it's not going to matter that much. So this ult right here really just cleans it up to Black Cat, and that is all. That's all she wrote. It was a very clean counter. So Secret Defenders, Emma, New Warriors. All right, so have in the room double tap. Spider Society Dorm without Pav. Noir takes his turn first. I'm attacking with Secret Defenders and Nova. I immediately stun Peter B. Parker. Don't want to have any of those revive problems he brings. Photon does her thing here. I target Dorm, get the ISO attack. With Nova's special, I go ahead and stun Penny. So that you have the two key members of the team stunned. And with the ult for Black Hat, I go ahead and then delete Peter B. Parker. Robbie does what Robbie does and basically blows fire at everyone and wrecks shop. Takes out Dorm. And the only character left standing is Penny. She gets a attack off that misses. Nova goes with his ult. Photon goes with her ult, and it's over. Team is well healthy. It's relatively quick, clean counter. And so in room one, I go in with Cabal, Omega Red, and Doom against Extreme Phoenix without Sunspot. And I know it feels like overkill, and that's because it's what I had left. So, and going first is Nightcrawler. So I go ahead and do the ability on Forge. The ability block on Forge doesn't land. And Iron Patriot goes and flips everything with his special. You got Gambit in the corner, and he looks like he's ready to take a turn, but he gets deleted with the Namor ultimate and also rewinds the team. Special, I focus down on Forge from leader, and the assist deletes Mr. Forge. We all hate that guy. So Doom, I just run the special immediately. And of course, the threat here is Nightcrawler, so we're going to go after Nightcrawler with Omega Red's ult. Put the ability block on him, but the ISO attack kills him. Cyclops gets killed in the process. And the ultimate from Iron Patriot deletes Phoenix. So that was a pretty clean, quick counter, as it's supposed to be. So room 5 is all that's left. And stage 5, they have Infinity Watch Quicksilver, virtually equal with MOE, going in with full MOE at 2.7. So here initially we want to ability block Quicksilver. Just wanted to get rid of some of the shenanigans that Quicksilver likes to do when he gets a turn off. However, King does get him a little bit lower than 50%, bringing Scarlet Witch in there. Scarlet Witch drops down. So he's not going to go just yet. So going to go ahead and target Nebula. Sorry, the trio on the left here with the Moonstone, and then with Titania target Nebula to get the safeguard immunity buff. Yeah, I just did the rewind on the team over there on the left for speed bar. And then tried to get Nebula out on a permanent kill, but it didn't succeed. Nebula gets her ult off. And King's ult is up and ready to go. Targeting Gamora for the ISO attack. Gets rid of her first life with King. The taunt, reflexive taunt that comes from the passive for Gamora is put on Adam Warlock. He's the only person left. So we go ahead and kill him out of his first life. Gamora does her special, takes the death proofs. And from here, it's just a whole bunch of minions and the team versus Adam Warlock and Gamora. Do the basic on Adam to get him out of here with the multiple attacks from Kang. Finish off with the ultimate from Gamora. On Gamora from Titania. For this round, I did come out with a win. Quickly look at the attack results again. Because replays aren't available and the game is still broken, I'm not able to show you the actual replays or see them myself, but the results I do have. And so it seems like in my stage one, my opponent came in with Cabal and Omega Red and Vulture and was able to get two characters out of there, but had to come back and clean up with Bifrost. Not a bad result. In stage two, I had Mercs for Money on defense without Deathpool, wanted to use her on offense, and I replaced her with Dorm. My opponent came in with Mercs for Money without Deathpool or Dawkin and replaced them with BTS and Black Knight. And it seems like it, did a pretty good job with the efficiency. My opponent was still able to one-shot it, but that 83.52 is a pretty good score for considering they have Black Knight. In stage three on defense, I had Extreme Rogue, and my opponent came in with MOE, was not able to get the job done. It was a punch-up, though. And with the remaining characters, was able to get them out of there by bringing in Pegasus. And in stage four, there were three separate attacks. And the first attack was a combat canceled with Tangle Webs, Eternal, and Nova. Was not able to beat Spider Society for whatever reason. And the second attack, they brought in Undying, Nova, and Doom. And then the final attack They brought Eternals, Tangle Web, and Black Widow. Um, I'm not certain about the Black Widow, but she got deleted, which would be great to see the replay, but we've already been down that road. In stage 5, against my defense of Superior 6 with Shocker and Vulture, they brought in Superior 6 and Vulture and had the combat cancel. They came back in with full Superior 6 and they were able to get it done. This was pretty much an even matchup, as you'd imagine. But 79-59, they still had some issues with efficiency there, but just probably because of the room. And finally, last but not least, stage 6, we had Darkhold Quicksilver on defense, and my opponent came in with New Warriors 5. Not the most efficient attack, but was able to get it done with the 83-59. So that wraps it up. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think that the game still is broken and needs to be fixed with the replays? Please let me know. Thank you again. Nova Dust Struck 0 out.